Howdy. Thanks for stopping by the Down South Picking and Stacking channel. If you're new here, like what you see, give us a thumbs up. Think about subscribing. Click the little bell icon so you're notified when new content comes out. So you watch some more of the videos here. Today, we've got, I'm going to do a honest review of RJ Bullion. We got an unboxing. This is probably going to be a part 1 because I have several items coming from these guys. RJ Bullion does eBay live auctions. They also have buy it nows and static auctions on eBay. But if you're not familiar with eBay Live, it's a newer thing where they have live auctions, and you can sit there and watch for their little auction show and bid on items and pay for it on eBay. So it's an eBay deal. So if you buy things from eBay before and you haven't seen their eBay live auctions, might want to check that out. I asked some pros and cons as far as what you can kind of expect, especially if you haven't done any eBay live auctions or anything like that. You can buy a single item from them and they'll ship it for free. All their items are free shipping, which is great. So if you're just looking for a gift for somebody, you got one item in mind. Maybe it's a gram of gold. You want to buy a gram of gold or something. That's all that's in your budget this month. You can't afford $200 with SD or $150 with Hero or whatever, minimums for the free shipping. You can bid and buy a single item. They ship it for free. Payment's easy. You pay through PayPal or Apple Pay, whatever credit card you've got signed up with eBay to make payments, and that's how you can pay. There's no extra fees. They don't tack on percentages or anything like that. There's no 4% paying with a credit card business or anything like that. So what you pay is what you pay, and if you're lucky enough, like I am, to live in a state where it doesn't charge a sales tax for gold or silver bullion, when that goes in your cart, eBay's algorithm or whatever picks that up as, it's precious metals, so you don't pay sales tax on it, which is great. As far as the auctions themselves go, they do a little thing called a winner's circle for people that buy something during their auctions, during their little shows. The winner's circle, they start an item out at 2 cents bid. The bid increment is 2 cents, and they just run it for 20, 30 seconds. So you got people just tapping that bid button as fast as it can go, and I haven't seen anything go for, I don't think it was more than $5, and that's kind of neat. But you have to have won an auction or bought something during the show that they're doing the little winner circle, and they do a winner circle thing based on likes. You tap the little heart thing, and they get a bunch of likes, and they do the winner circle based off of that. You see my card there. I made notes so I wouldn't forget anything. We got pros and we got cons too, but I'm going through the good things that I've seen with them so far. And this is the first unboxing, the first items that I'd ordered from them. So you guys are going to see, just as I see, what we're getting. They do have a live chat with their bidders and their auctioneer that's on there. So it's a you really feel a part of the precious metals community whenever you're in there bidding on things or just watching. You know, you can just sit there and chat with people, and it's pretty interesting. And if you're on there a few days in a row, you get to see the regular bidders and some of their banter and things like that, and it's fun. You know, it's a fun experience. Even if you don't buy anything, you can see what things are going for. You know, based on spot price of the day, and you see a lot of interesting things too. But the guys on there are very accommodating. You know, if you have an item suggestion, hey, I'm looking for 10th ounce gold today, in the chat, and they'll be like, hey, yeah, we got some of that in this show. It'll be coming up here in a second. We'll put it up for you. You know, that's really cool, and their prices really fluctuate. I mean, it's an auction, so you can get some good deals, but you know, you get some people excited and they bid some things up too. It's just like a auction anywhere else. So you can catch some bidders sleeping and grab a great deal sometimes. Some of these things I got on the way here, I mean, I got below melt price. You know, that wasn't the norm, but I did get a few things below melt. And that is a great for me. You know, it's great for everybody. It's not good for them whenever they don't, you know, bring the prices that they're wanting, because, you know, if you know, they're putting up an item and they've got, say, 10 of them, and 3 of them sell, and then the third one sells below melt, they're gonna pull that item and not, you know, sell the rest of them until maybe the next show or later on in the show when people show more interest. You know, they've got multiple live shows. Some days 2 or 3 shows. You know, I've caught a couple in a row before. So they show them, they have them throughout the day, different sales, and you can keep the items in your cart. It's just like eBay's cart. It just goes into that. You get notifications from eBay whenever you win an auction, and at the end of the sale, you can go and pay for all your items in the cart, and you know, go into PayPal or wherever it sends you, and just clicky, and hey, it's paid for. Their shipping is fast. These items in this box all came from auction shows that were on the, I think, 12th of December, and you can see here they shipped this out on the 13th, and I got it on the 18th. So it's pretty quick, you know, and I'm, you know, it's probably the quickest I've gotten anything from any of the bullion companies. So cons, the bid button can get you. If you're bidding on an auction and it's got a hard close, meaning, you know, if somebody bids at the last second, it doesn't add on time, it just ends. Sometimes you get several people clicking that bid button right at the very last second, and if you got 3 people bidding at the same time and you just happen to be the third person that the bid registers, you know, you need to be real careful, because the bid increment may be $3 or $5 or something like that, and you don't want to end up spending $15 more than what you were planning on bidding. It happened to me a couple of times. It wasn't very much. It was usually a $1 or a $3 bid increment where I paid a little bit more than I wanted to, but it's not like it was way over the price that I would pay for it somewhere else. There's no refunds, so, you know, your bid's a contract to buy. It's, you know, all the eBay rules apply. So you need to be careful, and if you're going to go there and get on there, if you haven't been there before, just kind of feel it out, and, you know, you get plenty of chances to bid, and when the price is below melt on most items, and you kind of get the feel of how the bid button works and everything. But it's that bid button is not static on the screen. It's connected to the items that the auction where people bid on. So the previous win stays in a little scroll, and the next item, the bid button, whenever that item goes live to bid on, you can kind of move it. So you got to be a little careful. This isn't RJ Bullion's. That's not their fault that eBay designed it that way. But you need to be a little careful, because sometimes if you are trying to bid on something that you really want and you get excited tapping that button, sometimes it scrolls over. If you tap off of it, it'll minimize the screen. Sometimes you tap in the wrong spot, or you have to come back to it. That I don't like. The part of the the little program that eBay runs on that, it's just not perfect. But and let's see, they've got, RJ has lots of high premium collector items. If you're not into that, I'm really not into that. I did buy a few things that have some numismatic value. I bought some, there was some commemorative items and things like that are probably going to be given as gifts and things. But they have a lot of Marvel, Star Wars. They've got surfboards and guitars and animals. They've got some poured items, some poured things, some cast silver items, and things that aren't really my cup of tea. But there's a lot of people out there that likes that kind of stuff, and they tend to know what those things go for, what the prices are. And I mean, you look all this stuff up on other websites and things and see sold comps and everything, and they usually start at their items a lot lower than they have their static listings. Their buy it nows and everything, they list them a lot lower. But sometimes if there's several different guys that do those shows, and sometimes a new person gets in there and they slow things down a little bit. They're still learning what they're doing or something, and they might start their bidding with a higher reserve price than what's normal. And when they do that, people shout out in the chat, hey, Jim Bob started that yesterday at 91 or something, and you got it starting at 129, nobody bids, or something. But that's part of being new, I think, and it's not that big a deal. They can just put the item back up or fix it. But the other thing that I noticed is sometimes they'll show an item in the camera view, and it differs from the picture next to the bid button. And not a lot of times, but sometimes they'll start the auction and it's not entirely clear that the thing that they're showing is different from the thing that's in the little picture in the description. So you got to really check that picture and description and see, exactly what you're bidding on, because they may have made a mistake and put something else up there that may be, a different date, or maybe a different obverse, the same coin with a different obverse or something. And you might think that you're getting that one, but you're really bidding on another one. And they may do it by accident, or they may do it on purpose because they didn't have the other one, and maybe you missed that, in the conversation, you know, whenever, or the chat or something. So you got to be really careful that, you know, that's the item that you're bidding on. So plenty enough talking. Yeah. Y'all probably like, come on, Jay, open the package. Let's see what you got, because this is going to take a little while. And like I said, there's going to be a part 2 at least, because I know I won't be able to get all the stuff that I've got here. And shout out to my buddy Jarvis that gave me this little neat little knife for Christmas. He said, I know it ain't much, but I'm like, man, no, it ain't much. This is exactly what I needed, man. This thing's super sharp, and I don't know where he got it from, but this thing's great. I mean, it cuts right through this big fiber tape stuff, and that's one thing, man. RJ guys out there, you know, I just got done saying how great you are, and then I badmouthed you, and not really. I just, you know, give an honest review. You guys are packing stuff good, man. I mean, that wasn't coming out. Fiber tape, the whole thing's taped up great. They did a good job packing, looks like. And we got one bag here, and let's see, we got another bag there, and that's it for that box. So we'll set that aside. Oh man, oh, which one should we go for? This is a little heavier and making some noise too. A lot of these things I got were already encapsulated, which is great. I like that. I like their items. I like the way that they presented them, mostly. That thing about them showing the item and bidding on something different, that it wasn't a common thing, you know. It was just something that I noticed, and they're very accommodating. When you say something about it or something, somebody is confused, they tend to rectify the situation pretty quick. I think we're going to use scissors on this one. Get this to open. There should be some gold in here. There should be some silver in here. Man, I hope there's something in here but bags, man. That's another bag. They're packing this stuff good. This is a little. Get the scissors in there. Y'all like, dang, Jay, we're almost 20 minutes into this. I ain't seen a coin one. Yeah, well, you know what? Let's see. Who was it? Mary, if you're watching, Mary left a comment in a video or two ago. She said, those are nice, but I like the Constitutional. Hey, I like the Constitutional too. And that is a roll of dimes. And that's all that was in that one right there. That was a roll of dimes. And it looks like they're probably all rosies. No, I'm wrong. Look, there's a Mercury right there. Hey, well, let's dump them out. There we go. Hey, look, there's another Mercury right there. So what's the date on them? I can't tell. I can't see it from here. Can you see it from there? I can see it better on the camera. It's like 1944. Yeah. It's You know, when they just had like one tube on there, and they sold several, so the tube was just kind of representative of what you was getting, but it was one price. You know, once you won the auction, and looks like there's a nice little mix of Mercuries and Roosevelts, and I guess it's like almost every other one, you know. So hey, I'm kind of impressed here. There's some 59 ain't bad looking, you know. There's some fairly nice looking ones in here. That's a 61. He's a little roughed up, but it's in shiny shape. My hands are all cut up. I've been busy. I was working in the shop a little bit today, and it's good to get outside. Been cold last couple days, but it warmed up a little bit. I got out the shop. I'm on vacation now. This was the first day of my vacation, so finally getting around to making some videos, and hopefully we'll have quite a few come out here in the next week or two. Here, let's push some dimes up there. Boy, it looks good. Well, there you go, Mary. There's some constitutional for you. Little dime eye candy. That nerve looked like it had been stuck in a book or something. Somebody popped that out of the book. Took it to the pawn shop or something, you know. But, scrape off. Anyways, junk silver. So let's see what's in this in here. It's a little heavier. So we got one roll of dimes so far. We got a bag in a bag. More bags, folks. I used a bunch of bags. They're good at packing. That great big box, I thought there might have been more items in there, but I got more boxes coming. Let's see what all. Looky down in there, all kinds of goodies. This one here. Hey, RJ Bullion. Looks like we got a maple gram there. And I think that's a Valcambi breakable. So that's 2 grams. Pull them out, you can see them here. So these maple grams come in sheets of, I think, 25. It's 25 gram sheets, but they split these up and sell them separate. And I think I got this one for about $10 cheaper than the one bullion company that actually had some in stock. So it was a nice pickup. I usually don't buy things this small, but when you can get grams, you can get 3 grams cheaper than you can get a 1/10 ounce. I'll jump on it, you know. And if it was the only thing that I won in that auction, they're going to ship it for free. You don't have to worry about that. So that's kind of neat. It's uber small, you know, but the grams add up. And if you're not paying a super high premium on them, you know, it makes it worth it. There's two. Now, I didn't buy these two in the same auction bid. I bid on two, bought two separate ones, but whenever you do that and pay have them in your cart, they'll keep them together. They won't snap them. So these Valcambis, there's 2 grams there. Is it Valcambis? I think it is. Yeah, combi bars, little combi bars. They'll keep them together, even though you bought them separate when you ship them. So that's 3 grams there, and that'll look nice. I can put that in a little 30 millimeter capsule and put them with my other ones. Looks like there's a scratch. No, that ain't a scratch. That's part of the bag. Yeah, these are nice and pretty. So, yeah. And they sent me a nice little card. Got their phone number on there. Reckon if I had a problem, I could just call them right up. But hopefully we won't be having no problems. Let's see what we got here. Is a 007 60 years. And this is from Tuvalu. It's a coin from 2022. It's got the queen on it, rest her soul. 4 9's fine, silver. $1 in Tuvalu. So that was a pretty cool coin. I think I got another one of these coming. I know I won more than one, but I'm not sure if it was in this batch of that come out. And so if they've got a box program, and if you bought things on several days, it's kind of like Amazon will do. You have your Amazon shipping day or whatever, and they claim that if you are in their box program where they don't have to ship several things out, they just you have a shipping day like Monday, you know, and they'll ship all your stuff out. They might throw you a little surprise in there, little extras and stuff. So that's kind of interesting. This one here is a Simpsons, kind of a Christmas coin. And I picked these up. They were about $4 over spot, something like that, maybe $5 over spot that I paid for these, but I got them as gifts, and I don't know, I'll make Merry Christmas to me one of these, because I ordered more than one, or I bought more than one on the auction, and that's a Tuvalu coin too, just like this 007. And it's nice that they were already encapsulated. I don't have to worry about that. You know, we'll go ahead and pull these out. One of the little stands. Thank you to RJ Bullion for sending those little stands out to me. That's a nice coin. It's frosted all around there. Let's see, get another. Stick with me, folks. There's plenty of stuff in this bag. It's really interesting. All right, this is South Korea coin. So this is man, I'm gonna botch this all up. Chiwu or Chiwu Chon Wong. I think. I don't know. How do you say it? Chiwu Chon Wong. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, but he's playing the drums or something there. And I think they put one of these out about every year with this guy on it. And they were bidding them up. But I looked these up on one of the other companies' websites, and they're pretty high over, they cost more than spot. That's for sure. Several dollars over spot, but I didn't pay several or I wouldn't have bought it. But it's a really nice looking coin, and it is one clay, whatever that is, in South Korea. And it's a 2021 3/9's fine. But it's nice. Got a frosted background. A lot of detail back in there. I don't know if that's a dragon or something, or a couple people back there. I don't know. You can't. I'll look at it real close with a glass or something. But I mean, there's a lot of detail in that coin. We need to get on with it because I got there's a bunch of stuff in here. This one, let's see, it's Canada 2016. This is 1.5 ounce, and I paid about spot for that. It's nice. It's some kind of eagle or something, split tail eagle, or but it's got that little Canada, that little like security feature there. Maple leaf. And it is $8 Canadian. That's a chunky little thing for 1.5 ounces, but I got a good deal on that. And let's see what we got here. All right, this is 2024 Year of the Dragon, and it is from Samoa. 2 troy ounces, 5 tala, or tala, whatever that is. I reckon that's maybe what they spend in Samoa. But that's a pretty neat looking coin. We'll go ahead and pull that out. Maybe we can see it better from outside the bag. That's really neat. 2024 Year of the Dragon. And I think I might have caught somebody sleeping on this one. I got it at a pretty good deal. Less than what I could have bought at somewhere else. I don't remember exactly, and they didn't put a invoice or nothing in here that I can tell. There, that's pretty cool. I'll wait here a second. Let's pull that out. There might be 2 of them in there. Yeah, there is. There's a Nadir. Not 1, but 2 of them. 1 ounce bars. And one of these, I think, the bid button got me on, Some other people bid the same time I did, so I ended up paying up for this a little bit. But I got 2 of them, dollar cost average down, and ended up doing all right, getting about for what I could have got them at SD. So those nadirs are nice. It's got the little foil hologram, little safety feature in there. Serial numbered, and they're consecutive, which is nice. I didn't buy them as consecutive, but they gave me consecutive serial number bars, so that's pretty cool. That's worth the price that I paid for them, getting consecutive bars like that. Nice little haul here. I think this is another one of the Simpsons coins. We've looked at those. And bag's empty, so guess what? We're going to look at these, which are 1 ounce. And I've seen these before, but they had a super high premium on them. At other places and on eBay I'd seen them, but there's a COA, and this is a Pyromet silver card, 3/9 plus fine silver, manufactured in the USA. Randy Klein, Pyromet president, there, August of 2023, and it is a silver card, just like a credit card. And I think that'd be kind of cool to carry around in your wallet. It's going to weigh you down an extra ounce, but the backside's a little rough there. You see that? You can see how it's kind of... but it's shiny. One troy ounce, 3/9 fine silver. It comes with a little, your little debit card slip. It's pretty neat. I thought it was. We'll put that in there. And I got 2 of those. I won't bore you with the extras there, but yep, we got a silver card, got a couple of those. So we picked up 3 grams of gold, a tube of dimes. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 and a half ounces of silver on that order. Hey, let me know what you guys think of the haul from RJ Bullion. And like I said, there's going to be a part 2 because I already got the box that was shipped the next day. And we'll see that next time. This one's run long. I appreciate y'all that have stuck with me this whole long video. But if you like it as much as I do, we'll keep on doing it. And don't ever forget that there is no greater treasure than that that's being set aside in heaven for us by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Y'all have a blessed day, and come see me on the next one.